Well, friends, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I am here. I apologize. I am here. For some reason, my computer wouldn't start on time for some reason at all. Um, but I'm around. I am around. It was a different type of day for Skit World today. Like they gave us some things. I didn't get enough stuff today. You know what I mean? To go off of. I didn't get enough stuff for this. A longer live, so let me acknowledge some people. One Journey, welcome in. Clarence, welcome in. David, thank you very much for holding it down. Angela Paul, welcome in. M. Johnson, thank you very much for being here, especially you. Darkus, thank you very much. Goddess London, welcome here. Rico DIY. Lunatic, welcome in. Gwen Evans, welcome in. Let's see. Tracy, welcome in. And that's about all we have for so far. There we go. See, that was an easy roll call. Easy roll call. Yeah, okay. So today in Skitland was a little bit different. I feel like I needed to pull back some skits because it's like Antoinette, welcome in. It's always a pleasure to have you. Linda, welcome in. Thank you very much. I felt like there was a lot going on. There's a lot going on today, right? And I think we've seen the writing on the wall. Sandra, welcome into the welcome in right now. I think the writing is on the wall right now. As David said, please guys hit the like button. If you haven't commented the like button, please go ahead and hit the like button. Before I even start, how was your day? Before me even start, how was your day? David asked the question, how did I feel about Skitland today? Not very good, but there were some hits, but hey, you know what I mean? That's the deal. I know David asked that question. Donna, welcome in. How was your day? How was your day? Let me hear that first. How was your day, friends? How was your day? Before we even get into any skits, like Jamaican people say, at least ask me how I'm doing. So that's the question. Before we talk about skits, how was your actual day? How was your day? That's all more I know right now. Somebody said today was good. Somebody said good. Day was great. Good. Good. Because we can't be talking about skits and we don't know if people doing well and them things like that. Like, I want to see people doing well. That's all this. Chris Hawkins, welcome to the chat. Thank you very much. Day was good, Anthony. Chris, how was your day? If you're just coming, Chris, we're asking people, how was their day? Today was long but fair. M. John said it was a good day. Donna said it was blessed. Billy said, good evening, everyone. Rhonda Phillips says, good day today. Good day today. Nancy B. Scratcher, welcome in. Good day. Audrey said, blessed. The Rico DIY was terrible. Why? Rico DIY, why? Rico DIY, why was the day terrible? What happened? Rico, what happened? What happened to your day? My job got the money's worth out of it. Donna said the job got the money's worth out of her today. Pamela said, good evening, everybody. Hey, Mrs. Johnson, talk to me here. How was your life's journey? That's a good question. One journey, that's a good question. That is a good question. How was your life journey? Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Rico, we hope that whatever it is, that tomorrow will be a better day. Just wake up tomorrow thinking, you know what, I'm going to make today a better day than the day. Than just forget about today then, I don't know. You know, listen to some skits. You know, respond with us. We're going to have fun. And just forget about the day and tomorrow it'll start again fresh. That's all I can say. Did you see a boy being jealous? Don't worry yourself, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So let's work into this. We're going to work our way from you remember this talk that Amber had with Anthony? Y'all remember this talk? Because the question now me have for people is Amber in trouble sticking with Anthony? This is the question. Is Amber in trouble by sticking with Anthony? That's the question right now. Is Amber in trouble by sticking with Anthony? Seek that wisdom. So my day has been going well. Sometimes Monday has its challenges. Rico DIY, what happened? My youngest is sick and my nephew have a hard situation also. Okay. Our condolences. We're sending prayers to you right now, Rico DIY. We're sending prayers right now for your youngest and for your nephew. We're sending some prayers right now for them right now. And we're sending the energy from the channel right now saying them all get better. You understand? So we're sending the energy out right now. right now. All of the channels sending out, all of that right now. Yeah? So just sit tight, it's going to work out. Okay, so
Actually, Aunt, I just wanted to apologize to you. I meant everything I said about Shayla and her mother making you look soft, but I realized, babe, that whatever I speak into is what's gonna come out. So,
you remember all of this? No problem, Rico DIY. We know it's going to get better. Do you remember this stuff that Amber was doing? And I sat down at one point and I said, O'Neill, maybe you're overthinking this and maybe you're too hard on Anthony. Do you guys remember this whole speech where Amber give? When she gave the whole speech, oh, she's sorry and this, that, whatever it is, and the third. And she tried to see exactly if she could, according to her, speak life into Anthony. I'm not saying you shouldn't try to speak life into people, right? But you remember how she made it look as though she was crazy for saying what she had said, and we kept saying it don't make no sense. And sometimes I feel like people overcook the speaking life thing.
if I speak into your flaws, that's what's gonna shine more. But if I speak into the king inside of you, that's who you're gonna be. And I just want you to know that, baby, you are a king. That you are strong. You are a protector.
Want to remember these words that Amber gave? How she put Anthony on this big pedestal. We're going to talk about it today now. You remember how she placed Anthony on a pedestal. And I'm not saying you mustn't lift up your husband, I want you all to understand it. I am not saying that you mustn't lift up your husband. But I feel like there is a verse that says, watch and pray. So you should be watching and you should be praying as to what's going on. That is the thing. Seek thy wisdom says Amber is not going to manage Anthony. If anything, Anthony is moving on a whole nother level than ever before, with intention and no regard of her feelings. She wants to manage him, but let me finish reading it off. Let me just make sure it's there. She wants to manage him, but he is not letting her. Only remember these words. Y'all remember how she poured out herself and I kept saying, listen to me. Y'all remember when I kept talking about those trips and people say, O'Neill, it's not about the trips. I'm say, guys, trust me, may I give you a read from a man place. May I tell you when man love woman, it's a whole different thing. And the males on the channel kept saying the same thing, but on a disregard of what I said.
A provider. Baby, no matter what anybody says, when you want something, you go after it. When you put your foot down, you put your foot down, just like you did today in that party. You stopped that birthday song, you put your foot down.
You remember all of this mumbo jumbo nonsense that Amber claimed she was doing? Y'all remember this nonsense? I wonder if y'all remember how this mumbo jumbo nonsense. You know what? Thank you very much, Linda, for putting this into perspective. She likes the idea of being married. It's her dream, but she's with the wrong soulmate, and that's what's wrong, what's going to hurt her. This is my problem with people and marriage at times, is that they take on one marriage and have the belief that this one marriage is the end all be all. Them, in other words, they don't marry in faith. In other words, them check out and ask questions, and then them get with somebody, and I don't know, some way, somehow, I kept saying that people sometimes get very, what you call it now, they get controlled by religion and religious ideals. Okay, and don't get me wrong, Don't get me wrong. The Bible is here as a book and as a guide. But I feel like people misread the Bible and allow people to misread them things. M. John said, yes, he has proved time and time again that he's still stuck on Shayla. Hold on, we are getting to it. We're getting into it because people tell me, say, after me say that Anthony didn't look the part, he never looked like he was ready. Amber was talking that fragile naggle nonsense. It is nonsense, mommy. Nonsense. Utter garbage. Do you remember this? You remember how she gave this big old speech? Drop the big old speech, Anthony. Might as well me call Martin Luther King for drop a speech. I have a dream that one day people like Anthony will become a good husband and that he will leave Shayla alone. I have a dream that some way, somehow, Anthony's gonna be the man that he's supposed to be, and we are going to be a couple forever and forever. I have a dream. Y'all remember this dream speech? Wanna remember the Martin Luther King speech? This was a Martin Luther King speech. Rosa Parks kind of speech. Amber gave the Rosa Parks speech. She gave, I have a dream that one day Anthony will be a good man again and that he will ensure I have a dream. The Rosa Parks speech. Listen to me now, man, because listen to me. The Rosa Parks speech, the Martin Luther King speech, that's what it was. Martin Luther King Jr. speech. The Martin Luther King Jr. speech. I have a dream that some way, somehow, Anthony's going to be the man that we all can rely on. I have a dream that someday he will forget about all these yellow tacos and he'll take care of his child and do what he can do. I have a dream that some way, somehow, this was the speech Amber gave him. This big old speech. Y'all remember the speech? I want to you know something I'm campar. She did what she's supposed to do as a wife. Build up your father's house. But you know what, David? I agree she has done what she could do. It's just the fact that she want not care how much talking she want to talk to him, David. The problem of having a David is that no matter how much you talk to him, David, the boy wants some lick. Listen to me. I knew this was going to come this way. Let's be real. See that wisdom said, let's be real. If he was really the king she sought after, why was she entangled with Wayne during the engagement? I truly believe that Anthony has not forgiven her. That's what they're saying right now. This was the speech that was given for Anthony. But it's okay. It's okay. We thought this speech would have done anything at all to him. Let's see what it has done to him. He met with Dalen. And of course, Dalen was testing the waters. I don't think Dalen was being malicious. I think Dalen was doing what any friend would do. I think Dalen was doing what any friend would do. Anthony, thank you very much for the super chat. You're always placing it there. So Anthony says, I believe Anthony will realize that he will need Amber in the long run. Anthony will realize that he will need Amber in the long run. Is Anthony correct? Will Anthony need Amber in the long run? Let's ask the question. Will Anthony need Amber in the long run? That is the question. Nanya, welcome to the chat. Will he realize this? Will he realize that he's going to need Amber in the long run? He is horrible. Jean, I can agree with you with that. Anton is definitely horrible. Definitely horrible. Let's just play into him. My question is why? You know what? Let me ask y'all the question in the chat so we can get some response from you. Why do you think Dalen told Anthony about Shayla? Let me ask y'all a question. Why do y'all think Dalen told Anthony about Shayla? Let me get some things. Why I want to think that? Answer that question. I could run through this video because I more I know why I want to think him tell it.
And what about Shayla?
Shayla. Well, she's working with Wayne now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, doing stuff with music and stuff.
How you feel about that?
I mean, Wayne is Wayne. Wayne, he don't give a damn about nothing but his money.
Right.
You know, he's a little younger than me, so he's got to learn about business ethics.
Business ethics. So what Anthony is saying is that Wayne has no business ethics. Let's stop right there so I'm break this down. Anthony said Wayne has a business ethics. So I'm gonna ask y'all the question. The business people, everybody but the business people especially. Does Wayne lack business ethics according to Anthony? Let me ask y'all this question. Anthony said Wayne have no business ethics. In the meantime, let me read some things right now. Dalen is playing from Anthony's playbook. So let me see exactly what I want to say. Dalen want Amber. Hello people, Ellen White Sr. Evan White Sr. Let me see what I want to say. Dalen is messy. Let's see. You're going to learn the hard way. Let me see what I want to respond. I'm looking at your response. To prove to Amber, Anthony loves Shayla. Bro code. That makes sense. I think to check the temperature of Anthony. All right. Amber had to help him before whether was out of funds. Okay. I know what you mean. Because he knows how Anthony feels about her. There you go. Somebody said to get Anthony's reaction. She said to get Anthony's reaction. And then misery loves company. And they are just alike. That's what Dana said. Let me get some response from Uno. Good evening. Let's see. You got to remember, Dalen is a sneaky person too. I believe he did it so he can see Anthony's reaction. He's messy. He wants to see if Anthony still loves Shayla. He wants to see all of that. To see if Anthony's truly moved on. Let's not forget Dalen is Team Amber. So he's looking out for her at the same time. And Anthony is saying that Wayne has no business etiquette. Right now the chat's at 59%. That's why I'm saying Wayne on a business etiquette.
So, but I mean, what can you do?
Hey, have you been going to that spot, that restaurant that I showed you, man?
Oh, you talking about Nala?
Nala's.
Yeah. I used to grab food for Shayla there all the time.
Oh, you used to get it?
Yeah. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You said you used to grab food for Shayla.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she ever go there without you, man?
Man, I don't know. I mean, she might.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm just gonna tell you, bro. I saw Shayla there, man.
Shayla.
All right, so Evan White Sr. said it's bro code. Evan White Sr. said it's bro code. All right, Nanya, I see a super chat. I send the email address to. Okay, that's good, Nanya. No problem. That's good. Go ahead and send it out to her. That's fine. So Anthony said it's bro code. Say, Evan White Sr. says bro code. Did Dalen tell Anthony about Shayla out of common courtesy? Let me ask him the question. Did he tell him out of common courtesy? I'm thinking him tell him out of common courtesy. Out of decency. Seek thy wisdom, said Dalen is fishing to see how he feels about Shayla. Chico, you know already, so him couldn't wait to tell him about it. So that is, me believe that too. He probably couldn't sleep last night. Layla says, I would have rephrased the question to say, according to Anthony, Wayne has no business ethics. Is that true or not? The way it's worded is, do we agree with with what Anthony is saying? That's what the question was meant to say. Is it true or not? So if you don't agree, just say no. But I like the wording of that though, Layla. I'll make sure I word that way. Thank you very much for that. Did Dalen tell him about just out of that? He couldn't wait to tell him. All right. Look at Anthony's face.
And now?
Yeah, she was at Knowles. She was with. You remember dude from the birthday party that was dressed up in the costume and the Woody costume with the mask?
Yeah. She
Yeah,
was there with him?
Yeah, they was in there, man, sitting down talking. But I'm not gonna say they was on a date or anything, but they was definitely in there together.
I saw her talking to him at the party. I saw her talking, man. But I knew I should have just listened to my gut instincts and never mess with that girl. Man. Never mess with her.
Hey man, you know they always say hindsight is 20/20, man. But, you know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Ever I do something like that, bro, slap me, beat me up. Don't really get into a situation like this again, man.
I got you, Ed. If I ever see you tripping like that again, I personally will run you over with my truck, man.
She just gonna get up there and mess with me. The Toy Story, dude. Huh.
Look at that. Dalen catch the look on his face. This was the moment I realized that Anthony has been playing games with Amber. You see that look right this a while ago is when I realized that him start playing games. So I realized that, you know what, Amber don't stand a chance. When it comes to Anthony, she don't stand a chance. When it comes to Anthony, Amber does not stand a chance. She in trouble when it comes to Anthony right now. She's in trouble, like a whole heap of trouble. When it comes to Anthony, she's in a whole lot of trouble.
And she's saying all this stuff to me, talking about where to, you know what, it's whatever.
Look on him face. Look on him face. The Thai story, man. Him upset. Him mad about it. Now Shayla is dating Woody. And Woody say him have businesses, so you know, so Shayla got to be attracted to that. She now is attracted to Woody because Woody owns a couple businesses, and if you know nothing about Shayla, you know Shayla love man with money. Like I said before, Shayla love men with money. Shayla's thing is about money. Her thing is about money. But don't worry about what I have to say. I mean, let's take it from Anthony. Don't worry about what O'Neal have to say. Let's take it from Anthony. We know this. David said Anthony would have felt the same way if it was Amber. Same way. So that tells me that he's not really over the Shayla character that much. Basically what I'm getting from this is Anthony is not over. And we can ask the question, is Anthony over Shayla? Simple, point blank. Is Anthony over Shayla? Is Anthony over Shayla right now? In the over. Some want to say yes and some want to say no. I think him still want the taco meat. Me believe him still want the taco. I think he's still interested in the taco. Back it up on the taco truck. Turn round for the love start up. Oh, you must can. Please, if you can, back up the taco truck. Back it up there, please. Back it up there, please. Back up the taco truck there, please. Anthony is that baby daddy who want to control the child's mother. In this case, with money. That is true too. 110%, Nanya. 110%. I'm tell you about them baby father, you know. So, them can't imagine to see you getting in. Them know when you get a piece of the baby mother. I'm telling you, say you have men like this. You understand when the man them decides, so them know nobody else to them baby mother. So, you know nobody else getting any piece of the taco truck from them baby mother. But the taco truck has been backed up. Anyway, let's dig in it. Make a dig in it. They need to give Amber a love interest. No. They need to give Amber a divorce. They need to give Amber a divorce. They don't need to give Amber another love interest. I'm tired of the love interest with Amber right now. Because she's going to do the same thing she did before. They need to give Amber a divorce. They need to give Amber a divorce. Let me see your comment, David. They need to give Amber a divorce. She don't need no more love interest. I'm tired of love interest for Amber right now. Not with just money, Shayla is always his. That is right. Not with, you hear this, not none of you hear this. Not with just money, Shayla is always his. Men who tend to have baby mothers tend to think this way. After a period of time, sure, you might let some men let it go, some men don't let it go. That's how men feel about them baby mother. That it's always for them, woman. That's why I'm telling you about being a stepfather. It's tough. It is tough to be a stepfather because you have to deal with the father every time. Do you see now why it is tough to be a step parent? Because you always have to deal with the next side. This is why I'm saying to you, it's tough to be a step parent. When people complain about stepfathers and stepmothers, I told y'all before. She needs a divorce right now. Amber doesn't need another love interest. She needs a divorce. No. Amber needs a divorce. We don't want to see her take nobody else. We're tired to see her take people and not getting it right. Amber needs a divorce. That's what she needs. She needs a divorce. That's exactly what she needs. Mommy with the super chat. Hold on, Mommy, put up a super chat right now. Mommy's super chat says, Mommy says, I agree with David. Anthony wants both of these women in different ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too, and that's how men will think. If we could get a dozen women, one bunch of women, if we could get a dozen women, if they sold women by the dozens, if we're going to get women by the dozen, we'll take them. One dozen women. If we can't get just pure women, just a bunch of women. We can't get, hold on. Let's see if we get a photo with a whole heap of women. Lots of women. Remember, let's get a photo. If we could get a lot of women, just pure women. If we could get this, ladies, let me explain something. Let's. I know we're off topic. May I show you what's going on here, so. This is how men's mind think, and it's just what it is. Understand and accept that we just have been trained at this point that, you know, we should be with one person. But the truth is, if we were not cultured and we could get this right here, so the picture with a bunch of women like this, we would take it. I know the ladies don't like hear that, but it's true. I'm telling you, no matter where your husband telling you this, he has conformed like myself. He has conformed and understood that society wants you to only have one. We have conformed. I accept, I concede. Me living in the society, so I accept it. But this is how men think. So that's what's going on right here. So. And so David says it's not about the what? It's not about the women. It's about your baby mother. Your baby mother is forever yours. It's about the women them. Because you have some women, David, I beg to push back on this. While I think that, yes, your baby mother is special, the women them you've been with is also special. You think of your girl. You think it is your girl. You think Every girl in the world is your girl. That's why if you had a girlfriend and your friend sleep with her, you feel some type of way. And sometimes women feel that way too. Anyway, anywho, let's dig in.
You clearly can't be an opportunist if you're out dating the guy from Toy Story, the guy Woody.
First of all, Anthony, not that it's any of your business, but I wasn't out dating anybody. Like, what are you?
Oh, so
I know.
So Dalen's blind.
Okay, Dalen saw me, but I wasn't on a date with anybody. It wasn't even supposed to be that way. I was supposed to be meeting Sunny, and she ended up not showing up.
So she says not a date. She says not a date. There's a super chat. Darkest is a super chat. Let me run the super chat. O'Neal, that song Anthony was singing. You got a friend in me means with a friend like Woody, who needs an enemy in me. Anthony is going to be with Shayla. Be Shayla's. Okay, Anthony's going to be. Let me hold on. Come on. So you're saying only that song Anthony was singing. You got a friend in me means with a friend like Woody who need an enemy in me. Anthony is going to be Shayla's enemy. That's what you're saying? Is this what it is? It's a song from Toy Story. Hold on, I'm gonna find the song. Let's find the song, guys. A friend in me. We need some context. Thank you very much, Darkest. Hold on, Darkest. Let's find the song, Darkest. Darkest, thank you very much for the super chat. Let me find that song. Give me one moment. So Darkest has given us some things here. So, a friend in me. Woody. A friend. Hold on. In me. A friend like me. A friend like me, I guess. Woody. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find that song. Can someone put the song inside of the chat? If you guys have found the song, place it in the chat for me. If you find the Woody song, Woody, a friend in me. A friend in me. All right, guys, I have to take my time with it because y'all know how this works. Y'all know how YouTube works. Give me a moment. You give me a moment. Let's find the song so we get some references. Hold on.
You got some trouble.
Pizza Planet?
I got them too. There isn't anything.
Mom, do you know where Buzz is?
All right, so you got a friend in me. That's the song I'm singing.
A friendship will never die.
Okay. So I see what y'all are talking about. You got a friend in me. Okay, I see. So that's where the Woody song come from. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So now I get the reference of this Woody song. Because me never watched Toy Story before. So apparently Darkest watched a movie. And I'm glad Darkest watched Woody. Well, yeah. So let's work on that.
Not that I need to explain that to you, but if I was dating somebody, I would just tell you I was. Right. And what do you care?
No, I mean, I'm just saying you was gonna date anybody who you wanted to anyway. So I mean, it's just so funny that Dalen ran into you with the guy from Toy Story.
And so what? What does that have to do with you?
I mean, I just need to know if you're gonna have somebody around my son.
You need to know.
All right. So this was my surmise when I read this. There's two things I read. One, Anthony was being petty. And then this is the part I want to stop at, and I want now to see exactly if we can get into this. That's the right one. Mommy says the right song. Okay, so now this is the one that I want to go at. So remember that Shayla says she doesn't want Amber around her child. So here's my question. Is Anthony doing this because of what Shayla said before? That's my question. Is Anthony doing this check because of what Shayla said about Amber? That's my question now. Is this a part of it? In other words, then, in other words, because Amber can't be around Kai, then because Amber can't be around Kai, then no one else can be around Kai. Is that what this is? So mommy says, may I wait for some answers from the comments. Mommy says, as much as I hate to say it, Amber and Shayla should get together and take him to the cleaners. This is tough. But I don't think Shayla to take anybody to the cleaners, mom. The only part is the Shayla part. Shayla not supposed, don't deserve to get any money. No. Nope, she don't deserve to get no money. She don't deserve to get any money. Chico 1977 talk to me. David, no, I'm not going to need you to talk to me, David. Could this be a reason, David? So let us just say you are a man. And the baby mother says to you, well, you can't have any other woman around my kid, you know. Would you then retaliate by saying, well, you can't have any man around my child? Mommy, thank you for the super chat. Mommy wanted to take him to the cleaners. Mommy, why I want that? The thing about it, mommy, is that I don't want Shayla get the money. No. She don't deserve the money. I want Amber to take him to the cleaners. Shayla don't deserve the money right now. No, man. No. Shayla don't deserve for getting the money right now. No, we know exactly what she do. No, she doesn't deserve to get any money. Shayla doesn't deserve to get any money. She don't deserve to get any money. Shayla don't deserve to get any money. Shayla does not deserve to get any money. So David said, no, ain't no man supposed to be around my child. I don't care if she had the same thing to me or not. Well, sorry for telling you, no, friend. If you leave the woman by herself, she'll have a man. And if she get married, that's how it go. Let me see what you have to say, Angela. I can say Anthony just want to control Shayla because he is paying her bills and have the pum pum on the side. Oh, stop it. M. John says, oh, stop it. She only went on this date. If this was about Amber being around Kai, I guess, he would have mentioned that. Not one time did he say anything about bringing your Kai to the house. He did say that. I never told my kid's father that or about our children. I felt like he would protect his kids. She better pick up a hobby. That's the thing me ask David. That's what I'm saying. Talk to me, man. Guys, talk to me in the comments. I'm reading comments. Nanya says, let's not forget. She said he paid. He finally said he paid for the couch. He paid for the apartment. That was a threat to Shayla. Give me some time here, guys. I'm reading the comments. I want Amber to divorce him sooner rather than later because if he's hiding money, he'll be sent to prison. And if he doesn't come up with the paperwork, so that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. David says she better pick up her hobby. Then that man said, David, she will have a husband. If she have a husband, it is what it is, you know. I can't do anything at all about her. I don't really sweat it too much, but just do my part. Go to the courts and do what you're supposed to do. That's why you have to go to the courts and get the thing done. If me and my wife split, I think I would trust her judgment, but with Shayla, heck no. That's where Chico 1977 says. I'm reading comments. I'm ready for Anthony to just let himself in and Woody be over there. You want to let himself in and Woody be over there? When I bring Woody up and nothing, you know. Barbara, where you say Barbara? Anthony's a snake and the devil in disguise. He wants to control Amber and Shayla, and that may be why why he wants Amber to sell the club, to control dependence on him. Yes, control equals dependence on him. That is true. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. She didn't even take him to the court. Shamin, where's the Shamin? He was telling Shayla to remember that he pays the bills and being petty about Woody. That's what I think. Let's continue.
You never cease to amaze me,
Never.
Anthony. I'm over here alone. What you think? I'm not supposed to deal with any other man besides you? You back over there with Amber. Why do you care about what I'm doing over here? Why would you even bring that up? What does it have to do with you?
It seems to me that maybe you should focus more on being a mother than dating.
What he's saying is that he doesn't want, he needs the pum pum to be put in a chastity belt. What Anthony is looking like he wants to do. The next stop for Anthony right now, based on his words to Shayla, is to put her in one of these. His thing right now is that he wants to put her in one of these things, buy a key like this. She should not be focused on dating for the next 18 years. He wants to put her in a chastity belt. This is where she's going next. Next is that him going to buy a chastity belt. Anthony will be buying a chastity belt next. And he will be having one put on for the next 18 years. 18 years for a chastity belt. Ladies, would you wear a chastity belt? Ladies, if your baby father provided a chastity belt, would you wear a chastity belt? If your baby father provided it. David, step up, David. Step up and tell me if this is what you want the baby mother to be. 18 years of chastity. Can you please put a key in the chat? Please put a key in the chat. Please put a key in the chat. The good old chastity. Yes, until the child is 18. Please put a key in the chat. Where are the keys? See the key there? Lock them up. No, see the key there? Coop them up. No, see the dance there? Anybody bother dance? See the dance there? Lock them up. No, see the key there? Where is your lock and key, folks? You need a lock and key. Shayla needs to be chastitied up. Ladies, be honest. Be honest. Be honest. A pum pum like Shayla's need to be chastity. Be very honest, ladies. Be very honest. No. All fun and joke aside. All fun and joke aside, ladies. Put fun and joke aside. Does Shayla need a chastity belt? This is what he wants her to be locked up. She needs to have one of these on. So she can stay sane and keep the thing fresh. Stephanie says, O'Neill, Anthony told Pierre he doesn't want any man around his son. Remember that? Remember? That's why Mr. She need a chastity belt right now. She need a chastity belt. No, really and truly, let's talk about it here. I'm serious. Let's talk about it. Does Shayla need a chastity belt? Honestly, with what you know of the Shayla character, and listen, ladies, let me get close to you, please. Let me just the ladies who are here. I want to be very, 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 very honest. Let's get serious. Like really and truly, I don't want to make you guys feel as though I'm trying to, bully you into anything or anything like that. But I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying with what you know of the Shayla character and how you know that the character loves to, go from pillar to post. We know that she likes to lay around and she likes to sleep around, and she has been around with a lot of guys. RB has been there, Mike has been there essentially, Anthony has been there on and off, and other men have been there, she tried to even give me a piece of the thing and I said no. She has, it looks now like Woody is trying to put in his claim and his bid. We know that she's this. The truth is, should some women be put in chastity belts, ladies? I don't want you taking it seriously, ladies. Should we do this? Ladies. Should some women be put in chastity? Maybe Shayla need the chastity belt. No. Pamela says, so many men have passed through that garden, no belt could hold that spoiled meat. Clarence, we need chastity. M. Johnson, she's single. So what? Is that a problem? It is a problem, M. Johnson, because she's been giving the thing away over and over again. You know what? Let's proceed. Let us proceed, guys. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to mess it up right here. I don't want to mess it up for us. Let us proceed. 125. That's where we're at. In the arc. We're at 125. Let me put it back up there. Let me not miss where we were. 125. This is where we were. Let's go.
Anthony.
Just my thought.
No. Are you serious right now? I dedicate my entire life to Kai and caring for our child, and you in and out talking about I need to focus on being a mother. I have my priorities straight. I'm getting my life together and I'm doing other things, and you need to mind your business.
Well, I guess you told me.
You know what? Kai's gonna be asleep for a while, so I think you need to get out.
The way how she always chasing him up, but it looks like he enjoys tormenting her. David says, I'll stick up for Shayla there. She hasn't given it up to more than earnestly. Well, so you're saying, okay, hold on. I think we know what we're saying. Who deserves the chastity belt? I think I know what you're saying, David. Ernestine or Shayla or both. Who do you have? So David is asking the question. Well, I don't think he's asking a question. He's making a statement. David says that he doesn't believe Shayla deserves a chastity belt because he doesn't think that it has been given up enough. David believes that the person who deserves the chastity belt is Ernestine. Is this true? Anthony talking a bunch of nonsense. Ernestine was an 8 months pregnant. David. Have given it up. It's not the fact that they've been giving it up, David. It's the fact that is the frequency. It's the frequency the people are talking about. The frequency. It's the frequency. David, I think what Chico is referring to is the frequency at which it is being given up. There is no cap. There is no cap. Both. Evan White Senior said both of them. Chastity belt needs to be applied. Anyways, let's keep rolling.
Okay. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
That was the song we finished with. You've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. What, Charmaine, that it definitely bothers me. What has bothered me, Charmaine, is how calm Anthony is. This is correct. What bothers me is how calm Anthony was. Normally, he gets very rattled. This was interesting. Are you chilled? Let me ask. There's a very good thing, Charmaine. Very good observation, Charmaine. Were you concerned by how calm Anthony was? That's a good question, Charmaine. This is a very good question. I was very concerned. Charmaine, me very, very concerned too. He was extremely calm. There's something about him that's different. Normally, Anthony gets rattled when Shayla talked to him. To see him this calm means that he's going to do something. He's up to something. He's up to something. He definitely is up to something. I definitely agree with that. The calm before the storm. Millicent said the calm before the storm. Angela, I can say right. Poor Kai is growing himself. You don't see when he sees his parents, he run and hide. Exactly. I'm tired of the two of them. They are terrible. They had this kid out of wedlock for no reason. Ashley Moore says yes. And I think Anthony's up to something. Maybe leave that too. The writers need to sleep on it and wake up to something exciting. Shirley, I don't lie, Shirley. I mean, if we wake up with something for 2 years. Nanya says, because this is the first time we heard Anthony mention anything he paid for. He mentioned the coach and he mentioned the apartment. That's a threat. So Nanya believes that Anthony has already issued a threat to Shayla. Anthony is now up to... There's something Anthony is doing. There is something he's doing. Yes, seek thy wisdom. Kai is starting to respond when they're engaging with each other. He's so smart. Yes. He's starting to talk. Yes, he is. Chico, you're correct. And he said for one of the first times, this is the house that I pay for. Long time no say that. Vanswell, what? You're here? Vanswell says, Shayla gets paid 10,000 a month now. She can get a big house. She's making enough money to buy her own house. She could afford her own house. Can Shayla afford her own house? And I think the answer is yes. Can Shayla afford her own house? No. That's what Vanswell said. Vanswell said she can afford her own house. I mean, I agree with you, Vanswell. That is true. Deborah says Libby needs a chastity belt. Deborah, me said that Deborah, Lord God. Deborah, nobody. Deborah, don't bother me at all. Lord gosh, Deborah, Libby needs a chastity belt. Does Libby need a chastity belt? Libby of all person in the world. If there's anybody that needs a chastity belt, y'all are saying. What I say this is Libby need a chastity belt. In the state of Georgia, you only need $500 down, $5,000 down on a $170,000 home. Yes. Yes, in a lot of states you only need $5,000 down. You only need that down right now. They must say Libby need a chastity belt. Only yeah, that's something else now. Nanya, where you say Nanya? Nanya put something up in there. Let me read y'all's comments, guys. Let's read some comments. No, she has to use some of the $10,000 on her singer. Millicent says she can't use all of the $10,000 because she have used so much on the singer. It's a budget. Somebody says, I missed that part. May I have to rewind? I missed that part until we check with Rolanda about the lease. Perhaps the lease is up by now or close to it. Rolanda's name is on the lease and Anthony's name. One journey, I wish that were true where we are. You almost started that $1 million for a house. Yeah, it's about close to $1 million for a house here in California. If you need a house here, it's about $1 million you need. If it was here, it would be different. But hey, it's about $1 million you need. Stephanie says, only Shayla is trying to give us some of the taco. She has tried to give me some of the taco. She has been trying to give me some of the taco. And I have rejected the taco. Stephanie, I'm okay. I have my own tacos to worry about. But I have enough strength to share that taco right now. I'm not going to get anything at all, so I'm scared. Seek that wisdom says Shayla is going to get her own place once she starts making that $10,000. That is a good question. Will she? Somebody said, I'm just renewed the lease. NYC is $1 million. Yes, it's about $1 million for a house in New York. One journey we wished that's what you needed to pay down for a house in California, or we would have had lots of houses here. But you know, it's about $1 million for a house here. Is about like $1 million. Mommy with a super chat. Mommy super chat. Mommy with a super chat. Mommy says Anthony hasn't learned anything through all of this. He thinks he's untouchable. He didn't want Kai from the start. Mommy, that's what I've been saying. Remember when I kept saying that Amber wasn't going on trips? There's a reason why I kept saying those things. Mommy, you're correct. You're agreeing with me, Mommy. You're agreeing with me, with my sentiments. I kept saying Amber needed to be going on trips to show me something. Anthony hasn't showed us anything. He hasn't done anything for Amber at all. And I kept saying this over and over again. Over and over and over again. I keep saying it. I keep telling him. I keep telling y'all, man. He wasn't showing anything. Let's read some super chat. Some of them spicy grits. Where's your... some hot grits. You know, I should pour some hot grits, see? Let's see. He hasn't learned anything. That's the problem with Anthony. He hasn't learned anything. We kept saying this. The men on the channel kept saying, ladies, take the fairy tale out of your mind. This is a bad, bad man. And this is why we said that the funny thing about the story is that I have seen how these type of men come in and trick women over and over again. And women will fall for the okie doke every single time. Or most of the times they fall for the okie doke. Women fall for the okie doke. Them fall for the okie doke. We're telling you. We're telling you. Shayla wasted on another makeover to look like Amber. Where did she waste the $10,000 to look like Amber? She probably did. Foolishness. Foolishness. Makes sense. Just so y'all know, thank you for the super chat. O'Neill appreciates you. Goddess London has always been making sure she gives thanks. So does David. Alicia says she loves watching Kountry Wayne. Kountry Wayne is always a great thing to watch. I mean, hey, that's why we comment on the channel to keep it up there, you know, because this is kind of this is our thing, you know what I mean? I prefer watching this than watching some other, you know, thing. That's why we comment on it so much. So yeah, I'm reading super chats, guys. Give me some super chats. Linda says she agrees that Libby needs a chastity belt. O'Neal, maybe can show at the end of the Wayne and Shayla video where Wayne tells her, don't forget to dress clothes for her singer. Hold on. So y'all want to find out about the conversation with Wayne and Shayla. Hold on. Y'all are trying to find out what, okay. Hold on. We're trying to get some context. All right, hold on. Y'all want to know what happened after. Y'all wanted to get that into perspective. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the video. Hold on. Let me try to find it. Somebody asked him about the end of the video and what happened at the end of the video. Give me a moment. Let me try to see if I can find it for him. Y'all want to confirm what happened at the end of it. Hold on, give me a moment. Let me confirm. Let's confirm. Let us confirm. Make a confirm what exactly Wayne said. Because now we're guessing. I don't want us to guess. So let me find it. It's not hard to find. It was recently. So let me try to get. Nope, that's the one with Amber and whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. We found it. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go.
I thank God. Don't
Hey,
ask
Amber's
me.
gonna work with me.
Don't ask me to give you a chance. You give yourself a chance. And do I think Amber's going to work with you? I'm gonna ask her, but I'm definitely gonna ask you because you definitely don't really have a choice in this. Basically,
Okay,
you
I
come in.
understand.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm
She
co-
got
I'm
seniority because she
humble.
came first. Okay, well,
So if she say no, then
we ain't.
me and Dylan still in there because we say yes.
I'm not moving Amber out of the way for that. She was here first. Life don't go like that all the time.
It's
so.
not about first.
But
This is a business.
you
It's
did
not
a-
personal. Remember?
Today you did a good job. Like I said, I got a lot of plans for him. I just want to ask you that question. But remember, remove emotions and make money.
Okay.
Don't get mad and get money. And this is more than money. This is longevity. This money ain't gonna come fast either.
I understand.
So we're gonna figure out. I'm gonna need you to put in time and energy, and I pay for people time.
Right.
So I'm gonna figure out a salary or something to pay you
Okay.
while we're doing this. 'Cause
Whatever I need to do for
I
my
got you.
son.
I got you.
It's about Kai.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I'm thinking
Thank
about
you,
right
man.
now. I was playing flow like 10 grand a month, and for him, it's because it's gonna take a lot of energy in him. It ain't fair because I ain't even giving Amber 10 grand. I ain't giving her nothing. You know, I'll just put the money behind him, but I'm not actually paying her. But I'll pay you 10 grand a month to put the energy that you need to put in him, the calls I need you to make, his dress code, all that.
Okay.
You be good.
No, thank you, Wayne.
No, thank you.
so-
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
So he's paying her and he's not paying Amber. I didn't even realize that. Hold on, guys. Did you just hear that just now? He's not paying Amber. Wayne is not paying Amber. Wayne is not paying Amber. That's right, because Amber is a part of the company. He's not paying Amber. So Amber is not being paid for this. So it's just the 10 grand per month. No, I don't think it's the clothes. I think it's just 10 grand for whatever it is. Let's take it again.
Okay.
You be good.
No, thank you, Wayne.
No, thank you.
so-
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
10 grand a month. That flow like 10 grand a month. And for him, it's because it's gonna take a lot of energy in him. It ain't fair because I ain't even giving Amber 10 grand. I ain't giving her nothing. You know, I'll just put the money behind him, but I'm not actually paying her. But I'll pay you 10 grand a month to put the energy that you need to put in him, the calls I need you to make, his dress code, all that.
Okay.
Would you be good?
No, thank you, Wayne.
No, thank you.
so-
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No. He's not. Okay, so okay.
Come on.
So I had to slow it down so we get it correctly. No, he's paying her. This is what's happening, guys. He is paying her. This is what is happening. He is paying Shayla 10,000 per month for the job she is doing with the artist. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. No, he's paying her the 10 grand, but it's for the work. In other words, so that way she can ensure that he's dressing properly, he's eating properly, to take care of him. She's like a road manager. Then she's like a road manager for the guy. It is no, the $10,000 for her. The $10,000 for her. He's going to deal with Dylan differently. $10,000 for her to deal with the artist, to get things done. Nanya said it so much I thought I was wrong. No, the $10,000 is just for her to deal with the artist. It's like a road manager. It's like a road manager. She is like a road manager. She's like a road manager. Yeah, she's like a road manager. He's putting money behind Amber's artist. That's what I must say. Because I think they're going it as 50-50. Yolanda, you mean she's going to use the money for back? It's at the end. Shayla Wayne conversation. I played it just now, Nanya. I can play it again, but that's what he's saying. I'll play it again. We can turn it up as much as possible. I'll give it to you one last time. I'll play it one last time just to cover this off. Let's cover this off one last time. Let me slow it down.
I was playing Flow like 10 grand a month. And for him, it's because it's going to take a lot of energy in him. And it ain't fair because I ain't even giving Amber 10 grand. I ain't giving her nothing. I was just putting the money behind him, but I'm not actually paying her. But I'll pay you 10 grand a month to put the energy that you need to put in him. The calls I need you to make, his dress code, all that.
Okay.
But you be good.
No, thank you, Wayne.
No, thank you.
No, think of it like Flo. He's employing her like he employed Flo. He is employing her like he is employing Flo. That's what it is. That's what it is. He's employing her just like what he did for Flo. That's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. The 10 grand is for her energy, to make the phone calls, to doing whatever he needs to have done. Wayne is going to provide the budget, but he's paying her. That's why I'm saying go and take the artist from her, because he's buying her out. That's what it actually is. I'm over an hour. All right, guys, that's it. Our hour done. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks, y'all, for chilling with me. I think I'll have the mini live tonight. It depends on what them give us, guys. If them give us another thing that doesn't make sense, I won't give us that. But hey, I don't want to keep us too late. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.